Hello common people, this is Common Guy Reviews and I am your lovely host, Pepse. Yesterday was another great movie night. This time I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.2, so play your awesome mixtape 2 and let's go. We do this like we do with all the other fresh movies. First we go spoiler free, but when you see this one right there, you know that we are talking about things that are considered as spoilers. It's really hard to start reviewing this movie because there are a lot to what to talk about, and most of them are things that I cannot talk without spoiler-roonies, so I'm sorry about that. First of all, I must say that this movie was full of humor, like every scene after another was coated in subtle and not so subtle humor. Maybe the problem was that sometimes this movie didn't just take itself seriously, like when there was supposed to be a dramatic moment, something off-place joke happened. Sometimes humor even seemed forced, but there was a little amount of bad jokes. Most of them was funny and people laughed, I mean I laughed too. Acting was great, but someone like Rocket has very little impact in this movie, which personally sucks because Rocket is my favorite character after all. Action was amazing, I got my blood pumping and heart beating. Some scenes were especially awesome, so you just have to see them yourself to understand what I'm talking about. But all the characters seemed like they are where they belong. Except for Groot, because he was like a tweak of his original size. Was he cute? Sure. Was he in too much for only selling merch? Not actually. It was surprising. I say that go watch this. It's worth it. Now we go to the spoilers. Heavy ones. So if you think you cannot handle them, you better get out. Right away I want to go to the action. Scenes where Yondu all by himself slaughters an entire ship full of people just whistling and flying his needle around. It was really impressive. People falling off from the ledges in slow motion while Yondu just walked casually through them. It was truly amazing. Also, the last fight with Quill's father was nice. I mean, how wrong can you go when your opponent is an entire planet? They really tried to romance Quill's and Gamora's relationship, trying to bring them closer together. Even Drax got his counterpart in awkward situation, that girl with antennas on head called Mantis. Sadly, it seems that their relationship just is friends, but it's good. This movie also gave us dramatic and sad moments, like Yondu's funeral after he sacrifices himself while flying Gil out of exploding planet. Only he didn't wear this protective suit, he gave it to Quill and thus fulfilled his role as a father. Just watch this yourself, it's much more breathtaking if you know what the whole story behind it. The last thing I want to say that there was a lot of unexpected actors just everywhere. Even if they were screen just a little while, it's like, whoa, what are you doing here? Just to name some, Sylvester Stallone, Kurt Russell, Rob Zombie, David Hasselhoff and some others. It was really surprising. This movie, it was good. It was really good. I waited for many years and I got it and I love it. Go to watch this. It gives you run for your monies. So this was my short review about a movie called Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2. This was a Common Guy Reviews and I am your lovely host, Pepse. And I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.